everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Final Fantasy XVI. So, we have a lot of side quests again. We have one in our missives, one unlockable thing there, another unlockable thing there, and then the main story. So yeah, let's keep on going. Let's start with this one. Captain Doris. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Okay.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Alright, so I would say let's go talk to Doris there, and then we'll grab this one, and then we'll see what else.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's alright.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Okay, Martha's Rest. What about you, August?
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there are spewing at Aoife like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few Cursebreakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I have to help.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Got it. Blacksmith's Blues 4. New crafting stuffs. Alright, and then we had one more here somewhere. Over there, okay. And then I think we also had a couple of side quests that were not starting from here, that were like starting from like, you've changed your clothes. Does that mean you have a new interest?
Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when we've honest-to-goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him, then perhaps the Phoenix will.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good luck with that. Is that down here? Yes.
With Canva in
Hi.
the hands of Akashic.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
I have
Don't
two.
tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot.
Got
A
it.
heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff.
The
And
good
I
stuff.
hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
I'd be happy to.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
Got
That's
it.
it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
It'll do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Toes crossed. Even weirder science. Science is
How
weird.
was she?
Alright, I think that's everything that's in here. Like grabbing the quests wise. I don't think we can do anything more here. No. So let's see where these are gonna take us. Whoa! There's so much crap on my map. Alright, we seem to have something in Martha's Rest, in Hawkscry Cliff, in Dalamal Inn, in Crushed Echoes, in Dravos, in Tabor, in Bucklad, and, last but not least, in Northreach. Let's actually go in that order. Martha's Rest. Let's go look for Doris. Was it Doris? Doris. We have 2 things in here. Well,
Doris
let's
should
go
be
look for
somewhere
Doris
nearby.
first.
Assuming she's still here.
Also, did I ever stock up? I don't remember.
What are you after?
Items. I just want to make sure that I'm stocked up.
Thanks very much. That
There
all,
we go.
is it?
That's all.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set out.
I have a new quest over there, but that's not the quest that I'm after. I don't think, unless it is actually the same quest. No, but it doesn't, this is, yeah, now I'm outside. Yeah, it's not that quest. It could be that, no, that's Martha. Well, let's grab this quest while we're here, so that it's not confusing me.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Got it.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll
They're gonna
keep
be
providing
farming.
them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach 'em. And if you're wondering why you, well, the wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Alright.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Nice. Okay. Let's go find this dude. Just making sure that it's not here. This is technically the area still. Alright, let's go find Doris. So somewhere around here.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes.
Here. Can I go inside? Nope.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
Nice. Oh.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Okay. Alright. So, 1 in East Pool, 2 in there. I would say let's go to East Pool first. By the way, can I, this is the first time I've had this many quests where I actually have to do this. Draw. Let's put it that way. There we go, so that I can actually see my quest. Hi, Wade.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Seeds. While chocobos adore gazelle greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot. My bangs are really bothering me. Should I just completely
These are
take them
gazelle
away?
green seeds.
This-
Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she?
Oh,
I
this
jest,
doesn't feel good.
of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Time it all. I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
All right.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
Why does this make me cry?
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
So, why did Martha need us to come here if she was going to come here
Well,
anyway?
If it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory?
Yeah.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
Then I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Fighting! Oh, right, about that. I have Shiva's abilities, but I haven't equipped them yet. Because I want to master some
before the storm
stuff before that, so that I don't have to give up some of the stuff that I want to keep. So not having Shiva right now is intentional.
I will not let this village fall.
Alright, again, let's start with the crap. This takes care of a lot of crap. Not all of it. There we go. And we have a new round of crap. Let's do that. Oh, that one. That one works. You know what? Sure. I'm kind of nervous to use all of my good stuff now, and then there's going to be a big fight and I'm not going to have enough stuff. But that's okay. We will manage. Yep, see, like this. There we go. That one. I'm gonna use that one. GG. Whoa! I don't wanna use my limit break yet. Oh, there was no more. Okay. I was waiting for like the big boss kind of situation.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Okay. Can't take my Choco yet.
Come to tell me an Akashic curl's heading towards the rest? Get yourself down there. We can handle things here.
Next one's mine. I might not know one end of a sword from the other, but I can roast the bastards.
That's the attitude. Oh, no
The
jumping.
Curl was sighted on Rhiannon's ride back towards Martha's Rest. Founder speed you, my lord.
Founder speed. Somewhere around here. Oh. That looks like a curl.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Oh, hello. Still looking a little bit bouncy. Woo! Let's do this. He's coming at me. No, you're not. I know. Woohoo! This one. That'll hurt you. Ooh, nice. Do I have something that's like maybe useful here? Oh, I mean this. Nice.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Are you gonna take me there automatically? Feels like, yeah. Thank you.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool.
Why is this making me nervous?
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together.
This is our home, and if anyone or anything tries to take it away, they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
I love that.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Aww.
Thank you again for all you have done for me and mine, my lord. You may rest assured that Eastpool will be safe in my hands. Thanks to you.
Alright, let's go talk to Martha. Wrap up this one quest before we move on to the next one. Hello. Long time no see.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Quest complete. We reached 40! That's a lot of levels. Martha's Rest signboard, the emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the Coulden Stable's indomitable landlady. To those with no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but, displayed in Clive's chambers. I feel like I got something else for Clive's chambers that I never went and checked. I want to check those at some point as well. Alright, where is our next quest? So I would go here. Wait, you can go through this, right? So then it would maybe make more sense to go here to the docks. Grab that one and then go there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. If you can go through that. Oh yeah, I remember this town. The bodies have been taken care of. Mugger? Who are you gonna mug?
Alright.
I know I could just skip these, but I don't know. Kinda don't want to. And one. That should take care of it. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Weaver. Weaver. You're making clothes? Oh, no! See, this is what I was afraid of. You can't go through that because the path is like that way. See, I know there is a path. Never mind. Did I see a sparkly? Let's go grab it. Whee! Gillbug. I don't really need more gill right now. Where do I see my gill? I have 169 gill. 169,000 gill. There we go.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
I'm bad at being sneaky.
You're welcome to try.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Protect? Who was trying to protect? You can try. This? And then where do we have like a pile of people? Here! And then... yeah, that sounds like fun. So about that shield. There we go. How did that work for you? You enjoyed it? Almost. That took care of those shields. Oh, come on, at the last minute? Are you making me use my limit break? Fine. Well, I didn't really have to.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too.
Fun?
You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Okay. Oh, you... sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Quest complete. There we go. That's another one done. A new missive? Does that missive have a... That missive does not have a quest, so might as well go check it out right now.
Come back.
Aww. Let's go check it out, and also that gives me a chance to also look at the Wall of Memories. Because I think we have a couple of new things. Martha's Rest signboard. Shows a sleeping chocobo, and the guardians and bearers of Rosaria can too rest easy, safe in the knowledge that they have a friend in Martha. Aww. Did I not have anything else new here? Why did I think that I had one that I didn't check? Maybe I did and I just forgot. Hello, birdie. From Martha. The courage to fight. What happened in Eastpool with the bearers and the guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The duchy of old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. No. Alright. So next up, We have one in Hawk's Cry Cliff. Wait. Wasn't I just here? It just took me away from it. No, this is different. No, that... Yeah. I was here for that quest, and my next one is right next to it, and... Let's take Choco.
Let's go.
Let's go. Run like the wind. So this is what I need. Yeah, I need these echoes. Are they these ones?
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
First. Whoa! Oh, hey. You're a little bit of a tougher one. Okay. Oh! Oh, my depth perception failed me there really hard. Oh! Okay, let's do this. Can't dodge both. Oh, no. Okay, this is where my depth perception is gonna fail me.
Nice try.
Got it. Nice.
Well done.
Whoa. I actually needed to heal here. Which reminds me, this one. Oh god. Timing! Timing! So close. This might take care of it. Yep.
Now to find this spherical echo.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh god. God, don't run like that. That's
is it.
one.
Right then. Just two more to find.
Alright, that was that. Next destination? Where do we want to go? There's a new quest in there, so I would maybe not go there right now. Let's try to finish up. That's a new quest as well. Let's go to here. Let's try to finish up these quests first. Yeah, I think this might be what I'm looking for.
Thanks, Gal.
Maybe. There's a lot of crap in here. That should take care of a lot of it. basic attacks for that. Do you have anything? Not right now. Just like that. That. Alright, I think. Priorities! We've been playing for an hour.
Get it, boy.
Sorry, you must be hungry. Nice.
Down. One to go.
Alright. Clearing out stuff. There's something in... Oh my god, we still have 3 new quests here. Let's go check the Dravos situation while we're here.
So Dravos is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing.
I never thought I'd...
Hi.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thank you.
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravos would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Yes.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Hi.
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Not enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Dravos, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravos needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravos is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. Short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you?
A mo.
I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Sure thing. I'm ready.
You, ready for the off then?
We can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You better be right.
Take good care of Dravoj till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Will do.
All right. Which one of you's first?
That's a bad timing. They're coming at me. Oh, they're going past me because of that. That's cool. That's really cool. I forgot that they can't actually target me while I'm doing that. That's actually a good defensive strategy. Oh shoot, wrong one. That was a nice shot. Yeah, sorry, you missed me quite badly, in fact. No, not like that, no. There we go. This should take care of it. New enemies? Whoa, scorpions! Hang on. Let me just do a thing like this. Just to get rid of a lot of this crap. This one. What else do we have? We don't have anything right now. Basic attacks or limit break. I don't have anything. Do we have one more round of new enemies? Yep. Oh, we got a big enemy. Ooh, oh, timing bad. Timing very, very bad. Whoa, timing very, very bad. Woo, nice. Woo. Very close to being dead, though. This should take care of it.
Is that it?
No. We didn't get the screen.
Apparently not.
That's what I'm supposed to fight in FF14 for my relic thingy.
You're not getting past me.
Whoa! Hello, hi. I have nothing here.
Too slow.
Okay. Right now. Okay. Woo! I am in a bad place right now. Well, I mean, that works. Save the rest.
Nice try.
Oh god. Dragon's voice. That's a big AoE. God dang it. Ram's voice. Wait. Wait. They're using the same mechanics? Wait. I'm distracted. FF14 flashbacks. Ah. In, is it Cutter's Cry? Doesn't that mechanic work the same way? Whoa. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. Yeah! Oof. Can't get out of that in time. He's coming. That should take care of it. Nope. That should take care of it. I felt really, really heavy flashbacks from FF14 fights in that one.
No, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Almost?
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Nice.
Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Oh yes. By the way, before I do that, was there...
charging at me, and he threw himself in his...
Let me restock. I used some stuff.
Would you like to
before
see my
I'm...
wares?
Yes. Before I'm thrown into a new thing and I forget to do
Excuse
this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, let's continue.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly...
Why did the audio sound weird in the beginning? Like very echoey.
Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravozd isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravozd what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
Aww.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Seal. Another one?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
What kind of sword are we talking about?
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
With a little help from Blackthorn, I don't see why we can't restore Dravoj to its former glory. Barring ether floods, that is.
I'll tell you what, Clive. If we pull this off, it will ruin every other sword you've ever held.
I'll get him back to the hideaway. Don't you worry about that.
But let me guess. In order for me to craft it, I'm gonna need something that I need from an S rank hunt. And then I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't want it that bad. See ya. We have 3 new quests here. Right? Where's the one that we need that's like, oh, it's here. Local map. Yep, that's what we need for that. I'm gonna try to finish the ones that I've got going on right now, the 2, before I start the new ones. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to squeeze in more for this episode or if those are gonna be for next time. So I'd rather not have unfinished business in between episodes, you know? If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. Ooh. Okay, let's get off of this.
Thanks, girl.
Let's get everything ready, because we're about to fight again, I'm assuming. All of these have been fights before. None of these have been just pick up something. Yup. Protect? We'll see about that. I heard a shield break. Alright, where do I see these? That's a good one. Can I turn in for... Oh, I can't. That's disappointing. Can I turn here? Oh, I wasted that. Hello, you little thing. Oh, you're dead. Depth perception. GG. There's my little sparkly. Let's grab you. There we go.
Owen can uncross his toes now.
Uncross his toes. Alright, let's go to the hideaway to wrap up the 2 quests that we have. And then I need to decide if I want to leave it here, if I want to make this a long episode. I don't want to have 2 side quest episodes back to back, so I would rather do a longer one today and then be able to move forward in the next one. But we still have like three quests to go, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of them. Alright, Blackthorn, what do you have?
The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
This is gonna be so disappointing if I have to do a hunt to get it. Sometime later.
Well, Bugger me. We actually did it.
Cool.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank
No
you.
hunts needed?
Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Quest complete. Alright. A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword that might slay a god. We did get new weapon though. So did I get a new weapon? Gear. I did not get. I did get. It's a lot better than what I have. We have new stuff here? Oh, right. We're not using that.
All
right. Let's see about this. Wait, what?
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. What's saying Fornian, dear?
So what kind of a hunt do I need to do? Scratch that. What kind of hunts? Let's go turn in this one quest. Then I think it's about time to call it here, I think. We still have 3 more quests. I would have wanted to get all of the side quests done today, but I would need to record like a long episode if that was the case. Like a double episode doesn't really... It's not enough.
We need to find another... Ah, Sid! Wasn't expecting you back so soon. So, is it good news or bad?
Bad. I have the stuff for your weird science things.
Good, thankfully. Here.
Ah, that's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away!
So what does this unlock for me? My God, I love this music.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
That is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
So again, what does that... Whoa, hello, sunlight. Need to fix that in a second. What does this unlock?
What do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Quest complete! Expanded potion satchel. Wait, even more? Inventory maximized. We can have 8 potions, 5 high potions, more tonics. With 2 Ds. Oh, we're double D'ing. That's lovely. Let's go buy some potions and stuffs. Because I want to, like, get all the stuffs. Hi, Karen. Hi.
Go on, then.
Guess what? I can hold a lot more stuff.
It's rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Nice. Let's go here where it's a little bit more quiet. So we still have, side quest wise, oh my god, we still have a lot. We have 1 in here. We have Lions in the Sand in here. Duty Undying in here. Trading Places 2 in here. Under New Management over here. That is 4 quests. I think we're gonna have another side quest episode after this one. That's gonna be it for today. That was a lot of side quests. And yeah, seems like next time is gonna be a lot of side quests as well. But I do really want to get all of the side quests done before I continue. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!